Hey, Raz here, and today we'll be looking at direct and inverse proportion. So let's get started. Permission to yap. So firstly, let's just look at what is proportion. Um, hopefully you all know that the relationship between distance, speed, and time, which is distance equals speed times time. Yes, so what that means is if we compare two of the variables, we know that distance is proportional to speed, i.e., if we keep our time fixed and we double our speed, what will happen to the distance that we travel? It will also double. Yeah, if we keep our time constant and we half our speed, what will happen to the distance? It will also half. So we know that distance and speed are proportional. If you double one, the other doubles given a constant time. So as well as distance being proportional to speed, we could say distance is also proportional to time. Yeah. So if this time we kept our speed constant, if we half the time, we would go half the distance. Yeah. So if we doubled the amount of time we were traveling, we would double the distance. Yeah. As long as speed is constant. So these two are directly proportional. And this fish sign means proportional. So we've looked at distance and speed and distance and time. What about speed and time? Well, speed is inversely proportional to time. Why is that? Because if we keep our distance constant, yeah, if we double our speed, what will happen to our journey time? Exactly, it will half. We treble our speed, what will happen to our journey time? It will go down by a factor of 3. We half our speed, the journey time will double. So this is an inverse relationship. We call that inversely proportional. So if we evaluate what we've done, we looked at distance, speed and time. And we said that distance is proportional to speed given a constant. So we know distance equals speed times time. So in our instance, time is our constant. Yeah, we know that speed equals distance over time. So we had speed was proportional to time. So speed is equal to some constant over time. And in this case, our constant was distance. In this case, our constant was time. So if you see a fish sign, you can get rid of it by replacing it with the equals and the K. Yeah? So if D is proportional to S, it follows that D equals KS. And if we had speed is proportional to 1 over time, then we know speed equals K over T. So both occasions, we're replacing the proportional sign with an equals and a constant, because when we're comparing things, we need something to stay constant. So that yap may not have been massively useful for some of you. A lot of you would have fallen asleep. Some others would have just fast forwarded. let's just get on to some worked examples. So Q is proportional to P. So I'm going to say Q fish P. I do believe I invented the saying fish for these questions. You know, I'm pretty sure, 50% sure. Now, we get rid of the fish by putting a K in and an equals. So in these questions, we then need to figure out what that constant is. And that's why we've been given some information. So we're told Q is 5 when P is 20. So 20K equals 5. So K must be 5 over 20, which is a quarter. Therefore, Q equals a quarter P. Boom. Right, jot that down. Let's have a look at another one. All right, pause the video this time and give it a go. Welcome back. So Q varies directly with x squared. So Q fish x squared. So we can get rid of the fish with an equals and a K. First part of the question done. Now we're given when when Q is 36, X is 12. So we know that 36 equals K times 12 squared. So 144K equals 36. And again, K is going to be a quarter. So therefore, Q equals a quarter of X squared. Boom. Yeah, so whenever the question says directly proportional or varies directly with, we know it's going to be of this form. So this time, how's this different from the previous two? Exactly. It says inversely. Inversely proportional. So that means this time we've got Z fish 1 over P. So when we get rid of the fish, we get K over P. First part of the question done. Now, when Z is 5, P is 4. Z is 5, P is 4. K must be 5 times 4, which is 20. Therefore, Z equals 20 over P. Job done. Make sense? All right, let's do our last one now. Pause the video, give it a go. Welcome back. So this time we have X varies inversely. So X fish 1 over Z cubed this time. So let's write an equation. So let's get rid of the fish with an equals and a K. So we've got that. Now let's find K. When X is 2, Z is 3. So that means 2 equals K over 27. So K equals 2 times 27, which is 54. Therefore, X equals 54 over Z cubed. I hope that's been useful. See you again soon.